Okay, next we have the shutter speed, and the shutter speed is the amount of time that your shutter is left open, and this amount of time allows light through the lens and to the sensor. Now, a slow shutter speed is more light because your shutter's left open for longer, allowing more light to reach your sensor. And a fast shutter speed is less light because your shutter's only open for a short amount of time, and therefore a small amount of light will hit your sensor. Now, shutter speed is measured in seconds and in fractions of a second. And then we have a gradient here which illustrates a little bit more a fast shutter, so 1/2000th of a second. Your shutter's really not open for a long time, so therefore the amount of light let through is really minuscule. And on the other side we have 6 seconds. Now the quotation is a symbol of seconds. So as you can see here, the middle is 1/60. This is where we have the average amount of lights going through to your sensor. Now, when it comes to slow shutter speed, you also have the bulb mode. And the bulb mode is basically you hold your shutter down for as long as you want, so you control the shutter speed, and then when you release the shutter, then that's the end of your pictures. So with this you can even go as slow as half an hour, etc. So shutter speeds is also used to freeze or blur a motion. Now, to freeze a motion, freeze an action, is exactly the same thing as your action mode does when you go into your automatic mode. But your shutter speed, if you can manually adjust it, this gives you the control of your shutter speed. So we have freezing the action. To freeze an action, you need a fast shutter speed because you need the shutter to open and close. So all it catches is the action. Now, if your subject's standing still, again, the average is 1/60. Anything slower than that really will cause shake. Just because if you hold your camera, it will shake because your hands are not fully still. So if you go anything slower, it's advisable for you to have a tripod. And then a tripod, you wouldn't get that movement blur. Now, not all the time is blur bad. You might want blurs, for example, when you're taking pictures of waterfalls, because they'll get that movement of the water. Now again, I just want to show you 2 pictures, and I want you to just let me know if it's a fast shutter speed or a slow shutter speed. Again, I don't want the exact numbers, but I just want you to say, okay, it's a fast, it's a slow. So first picture is this. Is that a fast or is that a slow? And the next picture is this one.